can ascend into the Infernalist or the Blood Mage. As an Infernalist, she can summon a loyal Hellhound companion. The Hellhound sets enemies on fire, as well as taking a percentage of the damage if the Infernalist gets hit. With Pyromantic Pact, you can turn your mana into Infernal Flame. As you cast more spells, the flame builds up, and if it overflows, you'll take damage. Using Bringer of Flame, you'll want to make sure you keep the flames topped up. While your Infernal Flame is above 30%, all damage from you and your minions will ignite enemies. She can also transform into a literal demon. While in demon form, she takes an increasing amount of damage, but her cast speed and damage increase rapidly as well. So if you're planning on transforming into a demon, make sure you stack a lot of life recovery. She can also become a Blood Mage, a master of...
Alright. That being said, we're going to go into more detail here. Now, the Ascendancy, like I said, is a powerful spellcaster, dealing increased damage. And this is why I believe this Ascendancy will be potentially one of the top meta picks for endgame. And what it means for the damage, mobility, and the demonic form being kind of the real staple of this, and how you got to integrate that defensive life recovery and just tankiness because of what the demonic form does to you. Now we'll go over this step by step here. Now you take damage over time from the demon form. Now to help mitigate that, you have a loyal Hellbound, which takes 20% hits from you for their life before you. And here on Maxwell, what they say, that does that, and it improves survivability, which is what you need as the Infernalist. And acts as a damage spell, protecting you from harm. And has a Fury aura around it. Can deal substantial damage to enemies, especially supported from relevant supports and passives, but that's nice. You can customize that Hellhound. Now this one is very interesting. Pyromantic Pact, where it replaces that maximum your mana by maximum Infernal Flame. Now it converts your mana to that, fuels powerful spells and abilities. However, excessive use of the abilities can lead to dangerous consequences if the flame overflows, so you got to manage that properly. Otherwise, you can take a lot of damage over time and being a quick, swift death. Now Bringer Flame, while not on low Infernal Flame, you and your minions contribute to ignite, chance, magnitude. Okay. And incentivizes maintains a high level of Infernal Flame, while above 30%, both you players and the minions deal ignite damage, yielding more damage, which is very good, and encourages more of the careful spellcasting, resource management, rewarding players who balance levels, which goes hand in hand with Pyromantic Pact. And of course, what we're all waiting for is the demon form, demonic position. Transforms you into demon form, cast time, spell speed, damage. But it comes at a cost. Suffer increased damage over time. Once your life reaches 0, the transformation ends. And skill goes on cooldown. Managing the trade-off between power and risk. Crucial for the demon possession builds, and that is literally, and just summarize here, all that incorporated, I can see why it could be an absolute top meta choice, because it, very risk reward. Definitely wouldn't do that in hardcore. It sounds way too risky unless you can find some overpowered uniques that can mitigate a lot of that damage and health recovery options. But regardless, I don't want to yap too much. I've already gone further enough, but we'll have to see how this plays out in early access. So hopefully y'all like this stuff, and catch y'all next one. Peace out, Cubs Scouts.